Annie had an important date coming up, but she was afraid her bipolar disorder would ruin it again. A few mornings ago, Annie dressed up carefully. She went to the supermarket looking for true love, because she believed only good men showed up at supermarkets early in the morning. Suddenly, a man caught her attention. She walked up to him with confidence.
I like mine firm and juicy.
So do you have a wife and kids to help you eat your food?
Me, no.
No?
I don't know.
The moment Annie found out he was single, she knew in her heart she was about to fall in love. Her cheerfulness and confidence drew him in, too, so they agreed to have breakfast together. At the table, they talked and laughed. They looked just like a sweet couple. Even when it was time to say goodbye, neither of them wanted to leave, so they made plans for a real date in a few days. On her way home, Annie couldn't stop smiling. Back at her apartment, one second she was filled with joy. The next second, sadness washed over her face. She felt all her strength drained away in an instant. The cause of all this was her bipolar disorder. All she could do was curl up under her soft blanket, and there she stayed for days, until her phone rang and pulled Annie out of her daze. It was him calling. Today was the day of their date. He had an eager smile on his face, but Annie could only manage a painful grin. He looked confused. She seemed like a completely different person from days ago.
You don't have a twin, by any chance?
No.
The date went just as badly as Annie had feared. He couldn't feel any joy from her. He thought Annie didn't like him at all. A few mornings later, Annie woke up, and suddenly her mood lifted. Her heart was full of happiness. Then she remembered him. She quickly dialed his number. Annie was filled with excitement and anticipation. She wanted to see him right away. Her enthusiasm reignited his interest. They agreed to have dinner at her place that night. She prepared everything for the evening. But as she put on makeup in front of the mirror, that wave of sadness hit her again. She begged the reflection staring back at her, trying to bring back her cheerful self. Then the doorbell rang. He was standing outside, but Annie no longer had the courage to face him.